two other forwards in Debinha and Beatriz. Debinha, I believe, has been the most dynamic attacker for Brazil as of late. And then for Argentina.
Rivalry, South American rivalry. Brazil and Argentina are underway. The 2021 SheBelieves Cup is underway.
Sole Jaimez is their target, their center forward. They're looking to find her feet.
Way off of her line is Pereira.
And I expect Brazil to continue to get forward here. A late tackle.
Unavailable for SheBelieves. There's the service from Brazil. It's put it up and over.
Well, Debinha serving the ball in here. Certainly somebody who instantly serves a quality ball into the box. And I think Brazil is going to need to continue to do this throughout the game.
The top-ranked team in the world.
One of the things I'm looking for in this game from Brazil is not only these one-on-one matchups, which we've seen a couple of times.
It's about 3 countries, she told us. Here's Marta's service, punched away, but only as far as Debinha.
By Marta, you can see she's putting it right on top of the goalkeeper, forcing Pereira to make that save. She punches it away, but not far enough. And off of the torch look like, if you will, over the next decade for Brazil. And can Pia Sundhage help in that?
By Marta, by Cristiane, by Formiga, who's not here because PSG did not release her for this tournament.
To watch, so keep an eye and see if Brazil can exploit that left flank.
Here's Shamila Rodriguez for Argentina. And it's right at has been the focal point for Argentina.
And there's been some opportunities for Argentina on this left flank. I was excited to watch.
Argentina drawing the foul there. We spoke with 27-year-old striker. Just became fully professional in 2019 as part of an initiative to grow the game, to get progress in women's soccer in Argentina.
This is how you know that Marta may have been in this game, but she is still able to compete and battle.
Pia Sundhage told us her Portuguese is not very good, so she doesn't communicate great with all the players, but with Marta, the ability is always fighting as well, even at this stage in her career when she's achieved so much.
Brazil continue to have the flair that they have.
Delgado just having to tug on the shirt, tug on the arm to keep Beatriz from going on.
And we can see that
the former striker at Ole Miss, played her college ball in this day. She couldn't get to it. Debinha does, and it is off the post.
Debinha finds herself open and just a little bit moved. I love her starting position here because she's out of the line of sight of that defender. She darts in, and this one is...
Benitez does well to get around a few Brazilians and play it through for Sole Jaimez. Elini well off.
She actually played futsal, which is in part, we saw some of that on display right there. And Sole Jaimez.
Only as far as Marta. Here she comes, taken away by Benitez. A couple players still down, including Marta.
The momentum of Marta just takes her into the leg of Barroso here. See there, Tamiris. Can she get that one ball and then play it forward?
Looking for Beatriz. Trying to get behind Delgado. Beatriz. Shamila Rodriguez. Looking for Sole Jaimez.
Argentina doing well, particularly on this left flank, and I like Shamila Rodriguez.
Brazil has been unable to find those opportunities so far today, though. Here they come. This might be a big chance for Brazil. Will it be a penalty?
Brazil does well to get into the box. Clearly, she impedes the progress of the player, and then again, their feet get tangled up.
109 now. Marta opens the scoring from the...
Pia Sundhage told us yesterday that she wants to see great goals. I don't know if this was a great goal, but you know what? All goals are beautiful when you're playing against your...
You're just generally behind where these other countries are in this tournament. The national team is that women's soccer culture. team that has been one of the world's best for decades and is trying to continue to be. Big run from Debinha.
They've had their coach, Carlos Borrello, since 1998, and it is time for a change. He can be a great coach, sure. To Pia Sundhage, you see the same conversation happening in Spain, and those teams are continuing to move forward. So we take a look here at just how Brazil is making changes to its uniform and wearing stars on the uniform different from the men. So it looks different at different places.
There's Debinha, but by the men. So basically the jerseys mirrored the Brazilian men's jerseys, and the Brazilian women didn't want those stars on the kit. And Sole Jaimes, a big target. As that was on frame.
Pelini does well, easily read.
2 subs right before halftime from Carlos Borrello.
Yeah, I mean, Mariana Roquette was.
Oviedo, 28-year-old, plays in Colombia. La Roquette, a new signing for Kansas City in NWSL.
Marta really continuing to force Uber to defend. How often have we seen number 8 for Argentina at halftime? And if I'm Pia, I like their shape defensively, but I think their pressure needs to be tighter. I think in the mid.
Concha Corleva gets us underway in the second half. Brazil and Argentina, the opening. Beatriz has Debinha is through.
Want to see combination play between your 2 forwards. Marta finds Beatriz to her feet and then stay on side, cut in front of her defender, and then just a simple pass between the 2 forwards. Finishing against the momentum of Pereira as she dives to her left. Well done by Brazil.
Defending Marta. Here's a look at how close that was.
And you love it. Like you keep.
Still Shamila Rodriguez draws the foul.
Foul, but it's a smart foul. If you don't slow Shamila Rodriguez down right there.
Rodriguez to serve. Handled by Brazil. Women to improve the quality of the game, improve the conditions of the game in Argentina. As Debinha looks, requirement is just 12 players on professional contracts. There's still a ways to go. As here comes Adriana, she is through for Brazil, and she has made a third.
Between the forward line and the midfield line. Look at this little combination play and the movement of Adriana there to just from the center of the park. Perfectly played ball by Debinha.
Debinha on it for Brazil, now Marta. Clipping it toward.
To get better pressure on the ball, and it's been much, much better in the second half.
It bounces awkwardly, and Pereira is able. Her 7th cap, rather. She has been Correa's backup. She has come off the bench for her a few times in recent. One of them is Shamila Rodriguez on the ball now. Her cross might make it to La Roquette on the back post. It does, and it is in!
Get back into this. Just a ton of green space, and then has the presence of mind to get her head up, serve it to the back post. The mark 18, Camila, isn't tight enough, and La Roquette's able to just sneak that in. She doesn't need a ton of power. Just inside that far post, she heads it back across the face of the goal, using the momentum of Leticia against Scotland, where they were down 3-0 to Scotland. Argentina is a team that continues to fight, that never says die. But Pia told us that she's somebody who really can be special and perhaps like the heart. She connected to Kat Macario and said, hey, what's your deal? And Macario said, sorry, Pia, I'm American. And
Fon gives it away. Debinha, now Andressinha from distance. Pereira makes the save.
we take a look here on Andressinha, just getting a little bit of the strikes it very well. You're always looking, if you can, to keep it nice and low and try to get that ball to bounce right before.
But she knew that she was allowed to take it yet. Again, it is just the The second corner of the day for Argentina, and now here comes Brazil and JC. Tonight, the United States begin their 2021 SheBelieves Cup against their rivals, Canada, 7 p.m. Another meeting coming up just in a little over that, 7 o'clock tonight. Brazil.
Cristiani.
Pereira couldn't handle it, but foul.
Does well right here to read this. You can see Cristiani hunting that.
Hipólito, the 18-year-old. No look to Benitez from distance. And it's wide.
Get a good glimpse of her movement and her vision. She's able to just make a small little run in behind the midfield of Brazil.
Easy. Marta still battling. Takes it away. She's unable to. It's still clean. Is Barroso down on the ground and not.
You see Marta here and Barroso. But card right there. The swing with Marta's left foot, that's what earns her the yellow card.
Direct. Jay-Z. It's in. What a strike.
What impressed me was that initial ball in to Cristiani from Bruna. And how about JC and her again just running on that diagonal run away from the ball, away from the goal, well timed, and then how about get her hips around. Look, she lands on her shooting foot. All of her momentum is going to the right, but because she lands on... We see the game slowing a bit. We see the game starting to get stretched.
Raffaele finds Marta. It's easy for Pereira.
They manage what they're trying to do at a faster pace against more pressure that they should see out of the United States on Sunday.
Chasey.
Way to be able to come together to continue to grind it out and progress.
And the Brazilians open up the 2000.